with a sub here, Bobby.
Love the name. A resub for 2 months says, I have no one to blame but myself. Bob. I blame Bob.
Oh, wait, yeah. That's the one. Who blames themselves when there's a bulb available? Let's set it up one more time.
It's like, sorry, I have no one to blame myself but myself. I didn't even finish the word. I like it. That's good. Well, yeah, I mean, when you have the option, you don't blame yourself. You blame Bob, right? Everybody knows it. Like,
standard practice.
Apply this to your everyday life.
Do you have Streamlabs open?
What?
Oh, do you have Streamlabs open?
Yeah, of course.
Can you press the repeat on that really quick?
Oh. All right. Well, I had to
not repeating for me. Oh god, minimizing StarCraft. What have we done? Okay. Bob will deliver.
All right, let's do it up, Element. Let's get this one in.
Waiting on that repeat.
I hit it.
Oh, okay. So it must actually just be not functioning.
Well, I'll hit it again just in case I missed it.
No, I think you hit it because I was hitting it too. So I'm pretty sure it just has its problem.
I can't tell if it's actually it doesn't give me a notification if it actually.
All right, Bobby. Enough of your mumbo jumbo. I'll repeat it when we get back to the main lobby. In the bottom right corner, Bobby, it is time.
Okay. And in the southwest side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player hailing from France. It is PtitDrogo. On my insanity.
Nice. It's pretty cool setup they have there. These players getting to jump on into Korea and get practice up. Get their game knowledge going on. I'm gonna jump to your view really quick, Bob. Cause I just figured out what's going on with this Twitch alerts.
Alright. We got this brave Reaper out the front door here of Drogo's base, but Drogo has a couple of these adepts patrolling, does not want to let that dude come in to scout if he has the option to do so. Now, of course, 3 adepts on the front. There's no way that Reaper's getting in anytime soon, as we have the Oracle just popped out as I say that here for Drogo as it makes the way across the map. But what do we have back at home to defend against us here for Time? As Time does have a mine hidden right behind it. We can see it burrowing right now just behind this extractor, or this refinery rather. Actually pretty decent anti-air force so far. A couple Marines and a Viking will move its way into position here.
Oh god, Bob.
Oh, actually, wait a second. Did I miss that?
Yeah, you did.
I did. I'm such a moron. I didn't see the mine there. I just said, oh,
why on there? Dear Lord. We give Bob the observer for 30 seconds.
Observe, okay?
He has 1 unit to follow. 1 unit. He's trying to get fancy. Let's go. He's gonna end up here.
No, this is where I was heading. I didn't want to follow you. I wanted to see what he had. You know, you got tell a narrative element. I don't want to follow a boring unit. Oh man, that sucks.
You told a lie, it's told.
You blame Bob indeed. Holy cow.
Oh goodness.
Well, nonetheless, guys, that might be horrible if you don't catch that.
Dead. Oh. Okay, well, number 2, I'm not gonna miss this one, guys. Don't you worry.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Actually,
on the ball.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give Bob the control. See what he's. Oh, you're following it, aren't you?
Well, I'm looking at it now, just seeing how close it was to mine.
Not again.
What? Well, there's nothing here. It can't get hit by mine anymore, Element. I didn't see the mine there. I didn't look at the mini-map close enough, okay? Jeez.
Alright, it's
coming
in,
a little
Bob.
bit away from my monitor, so I'll just, I'll blame that. Either way, the Oracle will swoop around, and there's nothing here to deal any sort of defense, and we'll have pretty much free range and the line before that Viking finally gets here. But a lot of work kills do go down. And the Oracle may indeed get away. 7 kills to its name to swoop towards the natural base.
All the Marines and the Viking. Sticky situation.
He's so close. Oh yeah, he's so speedy, Element. So speedy. He will get away just in the nick of time. So that's pretty good. More than made up for. Well, I just say more than made up, but made up for the loss of that initial Oracle there.
To the front there. Is that an observer?
Mine. Crafty position, I have to say, too, from Time. Getting that, putting that mine there, too. What is the traditional pathway for oracles and the like. Now, third base, though, on the way for PtitDrogo. It looks like Time has something to say about it, though, as he moves across the map, though, spotted nicely with a revelation from Drogo with that Oracle. Nonetheless, can he actually stop this? This is a large force coming out of our Terran player.
Yeah, and it's coming quick, fast, heavy, hard.
Yeah, all the things. And
those
let's
things.
even if those mines get some good hits, Giant Head has joined in on the field element, and it will help facilitate the defense significantly. So, is there actually a floating over Russell available either? Unless of course staying in the main base, actually pretty good play. Just gets a drop, does decide to go there. You don't want to get caught off guard.
Yeah, plus that pylon isn't the best position for Russell anyways.
Not at all. He's gonna do it anyway.
I
Like
guess
it's really good
try to
control so
jump on
far
the
from
Colossus.
Drogo.
Oh
Losing
yeah,
almost
very nice.
nothing. Oh, mine hit goes off, bruising some of this gateway forces, but doesn't even matter. Picks up and leaves, does time. Really perfect defense coming out of Drogo.
So-
But in the meantime, we do have a drop in the main base. A double drop, in fact. That Mothership core, as we mentioned earlier on, is not out of position. Floating over Russells go down, but it's not enough. As some workers will go down. Ooh, a little bit distracted. Is this drop?
Supply block. After losing that pylon, so he can't even warp in more units, even though he does have cycler warp spread. Oh, this drop on the top though completely shut down, loses good 8 supply or so to nothing.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah, I like definitely a pretty good of PtitDrogo to be wary of that fact that time was going to be in that vicinity. It was a little bit sloppy there from time, of course.
Crazy man.
But either way, both players going to be on 3 bases element, powering up their supplies and ahead here for Drogo too.
Here's what I wanted to note though too. So last time we saw Cloudy play this really game. Yeah, he got the 3rd. He got the the tech out really quick. And he got the upgrades all at once. Drogo delayed his upgrades here, like we said, should happen. And then he's just kind of chrono boost them out. He started the forges up really late after the 3rd base was done, even. And that allowed him to have units in both sides of the base. And defend, and stay up in the worker supply instead of lose workers like we saw for Cloudy. So, just a different style here, and it's working out pretty well. Of course, different player time versus live, but it's a pretty similar play from him too.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't have a double mine drop
positioning going, but I don't know. Oh god, right on top of the Colossus, or just boost right into the natural over everything. Yeah. Oh wow, the Sin City here might work against him. Oh,
too bad.
If he had dropped on both sides, that would have been something.
I mean, the natural was the one place there was an army. I mean, in the main end of the 3rd base, we're covered quite nicely.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Cannon finishes. Oh, no. That's the worst time.
Yeah.
And
the time he's like, had a good time, then he's like, well, you know what? Let's go back in.
And wait till it's more challenging.
Everything had finished. Now, okay, he's going to go for a 4th base already. Wow. This is good.
Yeah, no stopping PtitDrogo here as he continues to macro up. His army's looking pretty scary with this Colossus-based composition. Revelation goes down on the main portion of Time's forces. Time himself is on 3 bases, mining quite healthily, getting a lot of units out too, managing some workers over towards that 3rd base. I'd expect him to take a 4th fairly shortly, as he'll need to do so as he's going to be highly oversaturated at the 3rd
Stasis
base.
Wardy is down.
Oh, nice.
Gonna lose his factory here. Oh no, never mind. Small contingent of Marines. Oh, gonna get hit by the Wardy? No.
Pulls back, does time. Just continuing to rise up in that army count. And those Vikings are going to be super important considering there are 4 giant heads on the field right now, Element. Or 4 big heads, rather.
Oh my god.
Oh, the force is coming. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah!
That's like a 3rd of the army, at least, going down. It looks like PtitDrogo's going to try to capitalize on this 2 element.
There's the disruptor, Bobby. Here we go. Oh god, it's going to be glorious.
He doesn't even need
time it out right.
Cap his army here. He's going to surround it. Doesn't want it to run away.
No. He's got to time this out. Oh, he didn't time it out right. No. You fool.
Oh, he tried his best, but now crashing in on towards this force is time. Looking to try to close this game as this Viking count is pretty decent right now. He doesn't want to lose
this went
too many of them to these stalkers.
Really great for Drogo to kind of getting surrounded by bio for Drogo.
Looking a little bit dicey. Gold, 2 giant heads are still left alive. Another disruptor has joined in the battle. Will get a shot off. No good dodges from time as he continues to blast away at the large portion of
Holy crap, laser beams, Batman.
I know,
Drogo holds easily.
Though. Well, yeah, it's a lot of
blink. Do it.
I wouldn't say easily. The game's evened out where what was a significant lead for Drogo is now a pretty even overall. So there's a 4th base going up for both players too. So this game has evened out, Element, and that was a good thing.
Yeah.
For
I mean, this is gonna. Is there an army I don't know about, Bobby?
Well,
that you're looking at?
No. Well, I mean, well, he still has bio. I mean, you can just buy a little bit of time. And there's only largely stalkers here, and especially with he keeps dodging these Novas, he should be fine.
Maybe
Veronica is getting pretty scary here. So
maybe he's got something down to the south, somewhere.
He's not cracking that base. He's not cracking that base. Army supply is pretty even element. He's gonna be perfectly fine. In fact, even going for a drop towards the north, as he knows.
Okay, well, I thought the stalkers were going north. That would have been deadly.
Planetary Fortress has completed to the north here for the 4th base of time, dropping that mule hammer like there is no tomorrow. And also some freedom zones have joined in on the Battle 2 element, which is further solidifying his defensive position. I'm liking Time's position so far, as there is no storm yet. We only have the Templar Archives on the way now.
This attack on the 4th, going full bolt.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Oh, God.
Oh, those 2 cannons finished. Not in time. We'll pick up and run with all his forces intact. 2 element. What a great snipe there from Time. As no doom drops today, just very reasonable drops coming out from Time in this game, getting what needs to get done. And one adept being a little bit annoying at that 4th base location of Time, but it's not going to get a whole lot done there, of course. So sneaking a little bit of a lead so far here is Time, as he continues to macro up as best as he can back at home element. What are our upgrades actually for this place? We got 2-2 for all players involved. Their +3 upgrades are on the way as well. So this is heading to a nice, healthy macro game, but it's going to still be pretty scary for Time. I'd love to see some ghosts on the field pretty soon. With Templars, all likelihood with Storm in the next few minutes. The Storm does start up. It looks like he's just going to make Archons instead for now and get some little bit of meat in his army. Perhaps even push across.
Looks like I had the wrong camera angle going. Oh my God! Is this a doom drop or is this a doom drop? He's gonna have to pull back though. He's gonna die if he doesn't.
Yeah. You have to re-siege up his Liberators. Re-siege your libs. Well, I don't know. You're trying to find a good position here. Those libs are gonna be super important. In fact, trying to siege right on top of the Protoss army, which is a pretty bold element as he pushes through with this Marauder heavy force. And that's a lot of
half
stalkers
the workers
on the field.
Here, Bobby. I don't know what the workers are doing, but they're here. Okay, they're going back. Yeah. Oh, shoot a ball of fire. Do it.
Alright, actually, those Liberators are just going right on top of those clusters, trying to focus them down immediately. That one cluster doesn't manage to survive! How much health does it have? Like, oh, there goes
none. That's dead.
This is looking pretty bad for PtitDrogo, folks, as Time continues to push across the map. This squishy Protoss army with all those Marauders, those Stalkers do not stand a chance. The only hope here is those Adepts, and they're not long for this world. Either element has continued to siege forward. All Pult-esque element. Channeling his inner Pult is Time as he looks to try to close out.
2 red health, Colossi, and he's just being zoned out here. Yeah. I don't know if he has what it takes to beat this back, to be honest. It's just so many libs, so many Marauders on the ground. It's the perfect counter to what he has.
Well, only thing to counter this right now is Tempest to try to crack the siege. And he can't afford to build Stalkers because the Marauders are just shredding them in half throughout the second half of this game. And we're seeing
he's gonna have to blink in, but I don't know. Oh my God, it feels like he wants to do it. Just sack the base. It's your best chance sacking the base.
Yeah. Lose the base, live to fight another day, perhaps.
Oh God, he's gonna blink in.
May not be very long.
That could be good. No, nope.
No, not a counterattack, not this time, as he's trying to find some sort of opening, is PtitDrogo, but he's getting further surrounded. Element his army does get evaporated. GG's call. Time takes game number 1. Well played. Very well played. Great game. I was worried about the tech transition from Drogo. I was talking about Storm, that wasn't even on the way at the time. He was opting for a little more quick fix with the Archons.
Jump on into game number 2 here, Bobby.
Let's do it.
And just make sure I got all the names correct really quickly here.
Root Fly in chat, he says, a wobble bob head in shop for the fans would sell like warm bread.
What?
For starters, great idea, and then his comparison is just, that's like something that's totally me. This would sell like warm bread. I love warm bread, and I say usually sell like hotcakes. That's the traditional saying, I suppose. But would sell like warm bread. I've never heard that before. I don't know if he's just using it to be funny or if that's an actual thing.
I don't think.
Either way, it's funny.
Yeah.
I don't imagine warm bread is like super fat, so.
No.
Who knows, man?
I'll get some warm bread. Hottest thing. Anyways, Bobby, in the top left corner, and let's just make sure I have the right things loaded up. Sometimes you don't. It is time.
Okay, and in the southeast side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. It is PtitDrogo of my insanity, and of course, time on X team.
Oh yeah, it's important, you know, getting those teams out there.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Don't let jerks like Bobby tell you otherwise.
I love when teams support players. Just it's great because I love this game. I talk about it all the time. Love StarCraft 2, and then seeing a team support a player. I don't care who the player is. They're supporting a player. That means a lot. You know, big team, small team doesn't matter. Sponsor, it goes a long way because then it supports the game I love to watch and find great joy in, and so can't thank teams enough for doing what they do for sure.
Yep, that is true. I feel like I'll get to it after. Oh my God, that guy died a terrible death.
Oh no. Just the blood spatter will be a reminder to all future Terran across this path.
Yeah. I mean, a remnants of that blood spatter will be there for the rest of it. No, it's gone.
Yep. I know.
Well, that ended that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
The carcass shall be a reminder. Nope.
Nope. Gone. So, what you been up to lately? I hear you got Mass Effect.
No, I didn't. I had the trial. In fact, I can never get it to work. Drivers, it's not compatible with the card, so I opened it and I downloaded it, and that's about it.
I saw like the video cards from 2 decades ago.
No, but yeah, it won't work. It doesn't work with the Frostbite engine, Frostbite 3 engine, I think. So any game with the Frostbite 3 engine. So that
doesn't make sense.
Mirror's
Battlefield 4 on that thing.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge Battlefield 4 isn't the Frostbite 3 engine, and then or at least whatever version they're using now. It also doesn't work with the Need for Speed Rivals, which is also using the same engine, Battlefront.
It's a standard graphics card. I feel like your computer's just potatoing on you.
It's this. I looked online. A lot of people have the exact same issue right now with this generation.
It's what you always say, but it's probably the multiple bobbins. They can post that at all hours of the day.
I mean, I don't need to play Mass Effect right now. I have other games I have to finish.
Like Zelda.
Before I get to that.
We got some perfect vision here, Bobby. We see from time that is. He sees both. Oh my God, he's gonna go right over top too. Both the prison warping in stalkers and also the adepts coming on the left side. He's gonna send out his own drop. A bunch of mines in it. 4 mines. Oh my God, sending that across the map. He has nothing back at home to defend this.
No, Russell.
What a gallsy move.
It's not a counter rush. Well, it cleans up both mines
shut down with an over Russell. But the other two are going to go into the main here. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Oh man, huge hits, picks up and gets.
Okay, but the question is though, can he survive? Because he's being absolutely shredded here on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice,
I don't think he can.
Great highlight material.
Just the micro potential with the warp prism. There's nothing here that can really. No, he's won. The game's over.
This game.
GG guys.
I don't like calling it like earlier.
Well, the only thing I can see is it kills all the workers.
Just no army.
And then floats his building somehow. But he's super dead. Like micro alone from the warp, but there it is. It just won't die. Nothing's gonna die here.
Yeah, the supply's gonna plummet now. 4th time in game number 2. This well-timed attack from Drogo, despite the spectacular mine hit coming in the main base of Drogo from time. It doesn't matter. Drogo can let it happen. GG's call. Drogo takes game number 2 in this best of 5 versus time.
On into game number 3 here, guys. We got a 1-1 score for each player. Best of 5, and can we throw in those names, Bobby? It's glorious that we actually have the ability to just do this now. Back in my day, you had the wrong names up there, you just had to deal with it.
Yeah.
But no, not here. We don't play that game. We will absolutely destroy
print out your own
anybody who
name
tries to
tags you
kidnap.
can tape over your monitor. Yeah, it's like, how you do it.
Yeah. Anyways, Bobby, in the top right corner, the red Terran player. It is time. Time. And it's just gonna, of course, sort of kind of mess that one up. I'll take the next one too. In the bottom left corner, it is PtitDrogo. There we go. If you just keep trying, you'll get one right eventually, Bobby. Let that be a lesson to you.
It's true for some, not for all, I suppose. Right?
Yeah. I don't think you'll ever get one right, but at least you have a good story for your life.
Yeah, man. You know, some of the best stories in the world are tragic ones.
Yours is no different.
Well, mine is exactly like that. Great games. Anyway, Element.
Best observer NA. How you doing?
What? You on
Best observer of the North American continent. How are you doing?
I'm great, Element. But I can't believe you're not actually referring to me.
I'm sitting back here drinking my apple spice tall boy.
I have an energy drink too. I'm just or I have an energy drink. I guess not two. Pretty good. Pretty decent,
Do you guys believe the Bob had the colors not super high contrast, so you can't even see what's on the map for half the game? Can you believe that?
Did I really?
Yeah.
I would never do that personally. I'm against that.
I want it so dark
that
the map doesn't even make sense anymore. It's just a bunch of random colors. But the game looks glorious. That's what I want, okay?
Yeah.
You've done that, thank you. Fuck damn time.
Have you checked if there's any tweets, Element? By the way,
we do have tweets.
Huh?
We do, yes.
Oh, we do have tweets? Oh, you've been showing them?
I think so.
Oh,
You know what?
I can't see.
Have I been showing them?
So,
It's a real
I
question.
don't know.
I mean, I could randomly throw one up if you really... let's do it.
All right.
Here we go.
Don't forget, guys, hashtag GSCQ.
Another day at work. Another day of Gauntlet. Keep it going. Hashtag GSC2. Oh, yes.
Nice. Who was it? Who said that?
Cyan, of course.
Oh, of course.
The real Cyan. Our Cyan.
Cyan's the best, man.
Yeah.
Love his passion.
I'll put that up on the side there. Tweet hashtag GSC2, guys, if you want to get that tweet up on screen. We can make that happen. Well, I can. Bob can't. Bob will fail you.
Bob will always let you down.
Yeah. Oh boy. What do we got in the production tab here, Bobby? Looks like we got a Raven coming up, Blink on the other side. Pretty good builds for both players to defend the other player. Ravens, of course, drop the point defense drone to stop Stalkers. Stalkers, of course, with Blink to stop Ravens. Very nice. Yin and Yang. Bob and Element. Eternal battle.
Perfect, Alan.
Yeah. Seems to be a blue dot going into the main base of
I got an idea.
Terran right now. Blue dot going to the main base of Terran right now, Bobby.
I have to write
Blue
something.
dot. Blue dot, Bobby. Bob?
Huh?
The blue dot
Write
died.
something
Dear
down.
Lord. That is what you had to do?
What? Writing something
You missed
down.
another something dying. To
Okay,
write
so
something
take it away,
down.
Element.
Oh my god, Bob. You're really letting these people down here. Randomly going to write stuff down. Oh. 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 I don't even know what to say. Are you still writing?
Yep.
The chicken scratch?
All right, I don't
That
know.
won't even be, you won't even be able to read later on?
I actually have a list, like a list of things to do. Number 5 on my list or something like that. I cannot read. I don't know what it is.
Number 5. When
It's an
observer,
important list too.
do not stop being observer. Especially when things are dying.
Oh boy. Anyway, we got a little bit of harass coming out from PtitDrogo, but a large force coming out of the gates for time as he is pushing across. I don't expect him to move across the map. Maybe even to try to secure a third. Or he's just going to be content on 2 bases and make something happen here. As he is continuing to move across the map here is time. A lot of his forces have been bruised up just a little bit by Micro coming out from PtitDrogo with his Blink stock. He doesn't want to lose too many of them though. As Stim's not done. In fact, Stim's
Well, he hasn't lost a single stalker yet. There we go. Just as you say it, one goes down. And, you know, just this standard poke here, back and forth poking, holds him back. You can't go straight to the base. He's turning back around here again and again. And now there's an army and an immortal ready, and he pounces on it. And they're blink ready, Bobby. I don't think there's any retreat from this.
That's going to be pretty tough. He's going to lose a lot of forces.
Yeah, that was the wrong way to blink.
Yeah,
but,
well, it doesn't matter. Pick up the tank and nothing left but Marines.
Oh, the sentry. The poor sentry.
Yep. Oh, the sentry goes down. So there's an adept. Oh, it's something, Element. It's not nothing.
No,
definitely not
I
nothing.
like it.
Shout out to
I'm okay with it. Shout out to, yeah, sure. We'll go with Imcan this time.
We do have a pretty big worker supply lead for our Protoss player who's on 3 bases, mining quite healthy from that third base. Third base only now going up for time right now, just halfway done. Siege up, trying to lock it down, back home. Blink Stalkers again, applying pressure to the front door of time. Observer getting itself into a nice position just to see what he is up to. And I believe PtitDrogo will be feeling very confident in position.
Yeah, he can blink into the back of the base here. Yeah, he can. See, Observer goes to the back there. Weird, he hasn't yet.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Does he already have the vision?
I was going to just try to take on the rock.
Oh my god.
Nope.
That drop. Drogo saw it, right? But it's already gone. I'm pretty sure the Observer scouted that moving out.
Oh, when he's back at home, he has a photon over us on it. Pylon's in pretty good position. So and there's not too much in this drop. I mean, it's not full to medevac. At the very least, maybe he'll bypass this completely and just go into the natural base, which is a pretty good play. Although some stalkers do warp in, but only 3 right now. He's going to split his drop, actually, not keeping them all together. Forcing a double photon over Russell going down the main base while he's doing damage in this natural. Stalkers, though, in pretty decent position, will take out that medevac and the rest of the bio. The Merkers will fall. Stalker, perhaps. Yep, there it goes, too. But nothing too crazy. Again, just trying to find some sort of openings here. Is time buying time himself for his own third base saturation. So again,
drop loading on
game's
up.
starting to even out somewhat. Army supplies even, but the worker count still in favor of our Protoss player. But with the mules, it will equalize out somewhat. This will really come down to the mid to late game engagements, which we saw in game number 1. Definitely favored time.
Oh god.
Do you see number 5?
Yeah.
In chat.
Right.
Oh, Electron Hammer, that's great, man. Number 5, rewrite list. Oh man, actually, where am I list? I think it's down. I honestly don't know what it is.
Bobby, drops coming in here. Enough talking.
Ooh, gets canceled. Gets canceled on that 4th base.
Drop coming on the right-hand side as well. We still don't have this record in the main base. We still have pylons defending the realm. A couple of depths warping as well at the same time. Nothing happening here.
Yeah, well,
they were stalkers that could actually do something.
Oh, he's committing.
That's it.
Oh, there's a mine.
Wow.
Mine burrow, perhaps. Oh, he picks up and we'll try to get this
mine. Give you more damage than good.
Yeah, I don't know how much damage exactly we get done, especially he's walking into poking over us range element, not using any sort of hold position. Is time.
I feel like that drop
to the north.
didn't do much of anything. Oh, it takes out the sentry. Wow.
Oh, but then loses a couple billies for it. I mean,
it's billies for sentries? Billies for sentries. Worth indeed.
Billies for days, element. For sentries, no problem. So 4th base going up behind all this, halfway done for time. I like this, man. He's applied a lot of pressure. The 4th base still going up, and it's going to finish first for Drogo. But the fact that he delayed it the first time, applied a little bit of pressure, getting a little bit of victory here in this time, trying to get up his own composition. Now, the real critical part here will be getting out Liberators, of course, element for our Terran player time, which we saw him use to great effect in game number 1. Just helped the zone of the Protoss force and really left Drogo in a bit of a lurch, unable to, transition tech-wise to the much-needed Tempest, and kept losing stalkers to the very Marauder-heavy composition from our Chinese Terran.
Yeah. And we do see that Liberator pump happening now. We're saying.
Yep.
So
indeed, getting as many as possible. Little hit squad actually in the middle of the map for time, picking off whatever it can. It's a well spotted though by an observer earlier on from Drogo. So Drogo knows exactly what's top. May even try to clear this up with the main portion of his army, perhaps. But not stopping. He can just pick it up and run away. Good time to be paying attention. Oh no, Blink Forward will take out the Medivacs, and so no running away for you, buddy. Well, I guess maybe he will run away with the old stim button and gets home just in the nick of time, but moving across the middle of the map is PtitDrogo with only a few Liberators on the field. Will that be enough? Not quite at critical mass, as he has 2 on the field. A couple more have joined in addition to that. It's a risky play. It's a tough calculation for Protoss or any player to make of how much do you respect you give Freedom Element? How much respect? And question every Protoss asks themselves. That's a lot of Freedom Zones.
Oh god, he's gonna play with it.
No.
Oh, the stim!
Oh, he's gonna stim forward here, gonna try to re-siege up his liver. Oh, nice! Disruption shot going off from PtitDrogo here as he continues to blink forward, focusing down these Liberators. Oh, not many left, Element. That's a BIOS getting
the
shredded
splash
by
survives,
the giant
Bobby.
heads.
The big heads. How many of them? There's 3. Shout out to MC.
Shout out to MC, big heads. You only need 3
There's
for
no
the win,
stopping
guys.
this.
3 uncontested big heads with a very strong daily force. Not a lot left bio-wise for our Terran players. Supply count down to 100. GG is called. Drogo takes game number 3 and brings up 2-1 versus time in this best of 5 here on the Gauntlet channel, guys. I'm Bobby Austin with me.
Right left, but anymore. We have Drogo with a 2-point lead, I believe. Yeah, that's correct.
2-1, yep.
Grab them scores really quick. And I think that's the wrong. Just like that. Oh. I see what's happening here. I'll have to change the actual names around.
Alright, Element. Do it up.
You, talk about something.
Try to fix something? Alright, guys, either way, we have a 2-1 lead for Drogo, of course. So on match point, the winner will go on to the finals to face Alive, which would be a best of 7. It's a $75 prize pool as well as Gauntlet points that will lead them up the rankings to get into the top 16 players throughout this season, guys, leading up into our $1,200 Gauntlet Season 3 finals, which we're aiming for the end of April. We'll see how the schedules do work out, of course. But yeah, that's the idea. And so it's not just this event. I mean, this is actually placement in the top 16 for that big money event at the end of the season. So it's a pretty big deal.
Pretty big deal indeed. Alright, Bobby, here we go. In the bottom right corner, playing Protoss, it is PtitDrogo. Gotta be quick if you want to get this one out, Bobby.
Alright, and in the northwest side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is time.
Tell you to be quick. Make 20 sentences. Alrighty.
This game is well underway here as Element took 8 years to get into it. We have a natural base up and running for both players. And we gotta get production on that, Element. We have a whole upper stairs of a crew, like 20
people working on production here. They can't get it done.
Yeah. God. No. And heads are gonna roll, alright? That's just
people are gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Family's destroyed. Oh god. Production knows no bounds, you can't stop it. Anyways, Bobby, we're on your view now, so just take it away.
Okay. Either way, we got an Oracle on the way, of course, for a Drogo. You can see what kind of damage he can do. A Derpin sort of adept here, too. Giving a goal patrol, doesn't want any more Reapers making their way in. Now, what do we have back at home for our Terran player? Already a preemptive Viking on the way. Mine as well. I'd love to see a good mine hit going down on this Oracle yet again. Or perhaps, Element, I'd actually like to see it happen this time. I'll pay attention, a little bit closer attention to the minimap, as there is no mines in the path of this Oracle as it makes its way across towards the natural of time. Now, time does have a few Marines on the field. In fact, I think it's enough to deal with this Oracle just fine, as it will make its way and forego the natural completely, though. We'll see what Drogo does decide. Oh, no, he's going to go for the natural, but he's going to meet a few Marines. The Marines will go down, but not before the health on that Oracle is critically low. And the Viking will try to give chase. Oh, wow, will the Viking actually see it? Oh, it's so close, bro. Come on, bro. Space Shark might give him away. Come on, bro. Oh, he's going the wrong way.
Space Shark gives away nothing. Except for the silent death that you will feel. We also have Space Shark
stealthy.
just grabbed any flying object out of the air.
Oh, that'd be sick.
What is this? Observing, jumping all over the place like a madman.
Not. Oh, with the middle mouse button. Clicked anything.
It's like you're on some rubber banding here.
Oh, now I just did it because I slipped on my mouse. I did not do that. Either way, the Oracle just trying to find
Catch
a little
it,
bit
die,
of
Bobby!
damage.
Catch it, die! Oh god.
Wow, I actually thought the Oracle was going to go down. Does live to fight another day element, or at least to tag some army. We have Void Ray, in fact.
I don't know why I do this to
out.
people, but I do it to the people. Unfortunately.
Things you do, element. Either way, we do have a Void Ray on the field, as I mentioned before, just to help facilitate defense against drops quite effectively. Also might pack a little bit of punch in a oncoming attack that Drogo may have in store. Third base on the way for our Protoss player, as well as our Terran player. A little bit ahead, though, for Drogo. Now, something we haven't seen in this series was Doom Drop's element from Time. Who is this guy? Changing up his play somewhat. Then again, we did mention earlier on in today's event that we are not as familiar with his versus Protoss play, at least not to my recollection. So maybe just Doom Drops aren't a thing that he does. Maybe he reserves it for the other matchups, perhaps. There we go. That Revelation goes down on a large portion of Time's forces, so no secrets here as the Terran moves across the map. This will give PtitDrogo ample time to reposition his army at his newly formed third base and continue on his warping. Either way, it's going to be a little bit of a difficult defense. He does have a Colossus, though, about to pop, just as he did in the previous game, so he should be fine, depending on how early this attack hits. Now, there are a lot of mines, too. If they do burrow and not get focused down as fast as they have in previous engagements in this series, this should be pretty good for Time as he comes in towards his third base. The giant hit is on the field just in time. No range just as yet. Just for about 3/4 of the way down the bottom, trying to get some work, but oh, those adapters are putting in critical
There's so many
damage.
Marines too, and they're just, oh my god, that one blast just kills so many all at once. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, 4 workers go down, a lot of gateway forces fell too. This Colossus, though, still survives, and that's really the big kick in the pants right now for Time. As you really want to reset that count.
We were inside the shark when we jumped over there.
Does it have a heart? Obviously not.
No, it's basically you.
No. Yeah. just the shark is actually just a big analogy for who I am.
Your entire being.
Yeah. Either way, we got the double medevac
Right,
drop.
over Russell and pylons.
Yeah. Oh, he has lots of over Russell available too. Another one, he will triple. Fortune over Russell, gonna shred through this Bioforce. Gonna get some work done, but the mine hit actually only kills probe or 2. 4 probes do go down, 6 in total so far. This is exactly the sort of
Void Ray!
Oh, Void Ray clutch kills the medevac with units in it. Really good so far from PtitDrogo. These are the little things that Time needs to come back in, but he cannot afford to lose as much as he has. Sure, he killed 6 probes, which is nice. It's putting himself in a much closer economic position compared to his Protoss opponent here, but it's just losing that much army supply for just 6 probes. That's a tough pill to swallow for anybody.
Don't swallow pills, kids. Despite what Bob says.
I mean, unless it's prescription.
Apparently there are some good pills to swallow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Giving the kids the wrong idea.
Or if you need an aspirin for a headache. We don't endorse. We don't endorse or not endorse.
We don't say anything about this anymore. We just stop talking when it gets on the subject. Oh god. Bobby Awesome zooming in and zooming back out for some reason. Best observer in the world. Heard it here first.
Since he's the best observer in the world, everything he does is gold. So we must accept it.
Here's the deal, guys. This game, not much happening. Might as well take some time and tweet out at hashtag GSC2. Now, we have sponsors, of course, very, very large sponsors, Lib75, C-Tone, that kind of stuff. And if they don't see some engagement from the viewers on the Twitter, they're going to shut us down.
Oh yeah.
Or at the very least, they're going to fire Bob. We can't afford Bob. You know how much money this guy costs to keep operating? That much ramen? Do we have to feed him? Can't afford that. So we're going to need some tweets at that hashtag GSC2. If we don't, this whole show goes offline. It's done. Like, we can't keep this up.
Oh, that's funny.
The marketing value
You're
alone,
such a
from Bob being the head of marketing. Can't afford that.
Bobby's the head of marketing.
Can't hear a lot
my
of troll.
jaw hurts now. I'm just screaming.
Anyways, I'm gonna keep that there till I see a tweet come in.
Yeah,
And,
we
if it
definitely want
doesn't-
to see your tweets, though, guys. For real, though.
We do. Anyways, Bobby, take stock of this game here for us really quick. What do we got going on?
All right, we got a fourth base up now for our Protest player. No fourth quite as of yet for time, as he's hunkering down on 3 bases, playing it pretty defensive for the time being. Resident Glaze is about halfway done for our resident Protoss player. Now, we got the 3 big heads on the field, which is the magic number, as we alluded to before. MC is the one who foretold that. We had actually disruptors in production too, only a couple on the field. He did cancel it to go for a War Prism instead. We have some tanky Archons in the mix. I don't think Storm, did he actually research Storm? I don't think so. So he's just going to opt for the Archon meat shield here as he perhaps pushes across the map as he's nearing the max supply fairly shortly. We do have a max supply Terran army though, so behind the scenes, this has been a pretty scary force, and now moving across the map for time.
Oh god, they're gonna be in the middle too here.
They are indeed. There's a lot of Vikings on the field, not a lot of Liberators this time, so less focus on Libs, more focus on Vikings, which will focus down at these 3 big heads quite handily. That being said, I really like the addition of those 2 disruptors here for PtitDrogo. Help.
Bob, there's a couple adepts getting in here, killing workers. Quite a few already, actually. 9 go down 10.
Oh, dang.
11, 12. I can count, Bobby.
Oh, wow. Or you can read. That's more than me.
No, I'm counting. I wasn't looking at that tab on the side.
No. Definitely
How dare
not.
you?
Yeah, that worker kill count is getting critical. It's just a handful of workers, or a handful of depth 2 element. Now he's pushing towards his newly formed 4th base of time. Crashing in with the Void Rays, Colossus, and more. Some disruptor shots going off. There's debris flying everywhere. The Viking trying to close the distance and focus down those Colossus. Will they get the Colossus? Just taking forever. These Viking will eventually get them down. But
Oh
the
my
damage may be
god.
done.
Getting shredded here.
It's still pretty close actor right now. The more stalkers move in.
All the splash is gone, Bobby.
Yeah, all the splash is gone. No more disruptor shots available.
He blew forward. Is this happening?
Blink.
Oh god. The planetary fortress says, "Get the heck back, son."
That's
I've
actually
seen you type
surprising
before.
too. With the Huck Blink forward, time didn't capitalize on it either. He's like, oh, you got no blink, bro. I'll just shave off the 3/4 of the stalkers.
Oh.
Now he comes in. Ooh, takes out
Takes
one
the
of
high-tech
the
units.
disruptors. Yeah, not bad. Wow, that was a sick engagement. Pretty even though. I think as far as supply is concerned, it might have worked out a little bit better for Drogo, but he lost all his high-tech units, so not good for Drogo in that regard. That being said, he can afford it. His mining really nicely off 4 bases. 4th base only just now up and running, as Elma did point out, 4 time as a planetary fortress. A really good foothold here on the defensive side of the map.
Yeah, the 3 adepts running in. You gotta remember on the back side of that, or the starting side of that, 20-some workers went down for the Terran too.
Yeah.
So.
And at this point, though, he wants to leave a little bit.
10 more workers. Oh my god, adepts in both bases. 13. Oh dear, what is going on here? Are these units both good at fighting and harass, Bobby? At the front, all 4 of the Liberators go down.
That's a little bit of inattentiveness
There's
from
a drop
time.
in the back. Is he everywhere at once? I think so.
Who is this guy? Drogo is starting to pick time apart. Supply still even between both players, but these adepts are having their way with the economy of time. Now, time, I mentioned before, can't afford to lose workers. In fact, he would probably have wanted to, but maybe not that many, Almond. That's 43 workers here.
Oh, that mine. Oh, God. Wow, I didn't even think it was random looking at it. We'll check that on a replay later, guys. Oh, that was tense. Getting a little excited here. I have 2 energy drinks and some coffee. Oh.
It's been a long night.
Yeah, it is. When I see stuff like that, I can't help but get excited. Now these rocks are going to be broken down. The problem here is there's 2 force fields and 2 big heads waiting for them. Do it. Steam on in. Oh, he did drop the force fields. Okay. Oh, a wardie. Didn't even see that.
I didn't even see it either, actually.
And there's a Tempest in play now. Something we talked about in the first game. He needed to seal the deal. He's about to seal that deal, Bobby.
Yeah, really good composition here for Drogo. He bought just enough time, Elmet, literally to the second, to allow these Tempests to join in on the fray.
Yeah. This army here, you can take it for free if he wants to. Oh my god, are they going to focus down on Colossus? No, they're going to focus down on the Adept. Much better unit focus down, I suppose.
Trying to find a good position here is Time. Sharking his way around the back. A lot of deaths on the field, though, taking that damage from those slow-hitting Marauders. Still pushing forward. Freedom's fighting under some of these freedom zones, though, is Drogo. His supply took a big hit.
That's a mistake.
Because of that 2 element.
In fact, it's a little bit disjointed on the attack here.
Yeah.
There we go. Finally gets all 3.
He gets still on top of these Colossus 2 element. There's not a whole lot here. He will pull back underneath the freedom zones. Let the Liberators do some damage. The Liberators will eventually go down to these Tempests. But there's just not enough Tempests to kill them fast enough. Again, supplies pretty even between both players as it is getting pretty dicey there for Time for a second.
Yeah, something that did happen there is, of course, Drogo lost 20 workers and is now below the Terran work supply. Also lost a base, which is one of the ones with still minerals remaining. There's a couple of the natural, but none left in the main. So he's on effectively 1.5 base mining right now. If you want to call this a half base, it's got 3 patches. I suppose you can call it what it is.
I mean, look at that income. That income tab, that's just dirty.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and look at it.
Yeah. Let your eyes bleed. It's a really good position Time has made for himself here. That attack looked a little disjointed at first. It could have been perhaps executed a little better, but nonetheless, his positioning was really well done. With those Liberators, again, Drogo has this propensity to fight underneath the Liberation zones, not giving Freedom the due it deserves, Element. Another force here for Time will get taken up, but he can afford to do so, guys, as his supply is starting to pull away. And more depths, though, coming towards one of the mining bases of Time. This is not a heavy mining base, though. So
putting the workers back in already. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Extra workers died for nothing.
It is. I think he has enough mules right now. It's going to be more than make up for it. And he wants to start
everybody has enough
in
mules,
the next
Bobby,
few minutes, hit towards that max supply. While he's mining effectively from the bases that he does have. So really, it's just oversupply right now that he doesn't need. And he wants to get more army once he reaches that max. If he can reach max, it's been a pretty scrappy mid to late game right now, as both players have not been able to hit max in quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking Time's position now, actually. There was a point there where Drogo looked like he had a really good spot. And then, losing that base doesn't happen.
Big move out here from Drogo. He does have a critical number of Tempests now, Element, but not a lot of supporting forces. Just a couple of high health Archons with a couple giant heads as well.
Is this the 2 giant heads here for the splash? I mean, of course, Archons too, but they're not as effective.
No.
I don't know. Ghost coming out now? I don't see it, Bobby. I don't see it.
I can see it. Army supplies are even. Composition is pretty good. I'd love to see Storm though. He's still, I still don't think he has it. Either way, he has Templars to capitalize on that. Even if he did. Now the Vikings are going to try to swoop in, focus down some of these Tempests. You'd really want to focus down those Colossus.
Yeah, focus on the Colossus. Tempests aren't a problem if you focus on the Colossus. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, because then the Bio just really has free reign with the ground forces, as the DPS of those Tempests is largely negligible. It's really, he wants to keep building his Liberators, so the Tempests do become a problem there. Now the engagement does occur. Stimming forward is Time. Pop the Colossus putting a lot of work in the left. Uncontested. All 3 continue to survive as the Vikings are focusing down those Tempests instead. All Tempests do fall. Nothing left supporting this. The Colossus force, as they're trying to micro their best, but the Vikings will not let them
Turn
retreat.
Around, Stalker.
And the supply point is below. GG is gone. Wow. Nice.
That was a fast swing.
Man. Who would have thought? This goes to late game Time.
What did you just? That's what we're doing.
Okay.
You guys want to keep the channel alive? All you gotta do is purple. No! What are you doing to me? It's not their fault. I didn't tell them to go red and blue. So I guess the names will just be what they are. Throw that up. And okay, guys, blue here is purple, of course, so don't hit on Bobby too much. Anyways, I guess maybe I feel that it's game number 5. He needs to pull at all the stops. Purple's his power color. In the bottom right corner, Bobby, it is PtitDrogo.
All right, and in the northeast side of the map, we have the purple Terran player hailing from China, representing X Team. It is Time.
Taking your time with that one.
I did, Element.
Okay.
All right, this is a great series, Element. This is great. This is what I was hoping for, and we're seeing it. We know PtitDrogo is a great foreign Protoss player. Time is a bit of an enigma. And you know, we've seen him a few times.
Wow.
We've seen his potential.
Going deep with this one, Bobby.
And we've talked about it, but you know, I can talk about a player all day, and it means nothing in the end. And time is showing what I could see in his play. We saw it in previous Gauntlet events. We know this kid is legit, and he's showing it. If he takes this will be huge. But I don't know. I have no favorites here. Each has a great storyline that I want to see, you know, culminate in this finals versus the resurgent alive. Oh, gives me nerd chills on it just thinking about it. Nerd chills all day.
All of it.
All right, so Honor Ground's
All
a pretty
chills.
big map here in this map pool. Is this the new map pool? Or is Honor Ground's gone?
Hold on. Eric Erdman's resub didn't push Twitch alerts, and that's a crime, Bobby. How can we fix this?
He resubbed?
Hold on. Let me check this Twitch alerts here.
It's not on my Twitch alert.
See if we can fix this up. Yeah, it didn't push. Oh, we're just gonna give him a shout anyways. Play the honor system here.
Wow.
For like 12 months in a row. Eric Erdman. I subbed.
Yeah, Eric Erdman, so he resubbed is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Eric
yeah.
Erdman, resubbed. Awesome, thank you so much, man. I guess it didn't appear on our
Let's give him some words too.
Streamlabs does.
Bobby Awesome is the burst. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyways, we've got a pylon, overcharge at the front, Bobby, and at the same time, an adept shooting stuff as well. I believe this mine will stop him from going any further. But already taking out the supply depot, doing a little bit of damage on that racks there as well. We do have another charge ready when he wants to use it. Use it right now, actually, if you get a couple Marines. One or two? Two. Let's get off the mine. Also,
so close.
but this allows the adept to actually go up top if he wants to. He could go up top and kill another Marine, perhaps.
And additional mine does pop out just in the nick of time here for time. He will decide to pick up and go for a drop.
Yeah. Remember, this is 2-2 guys match point here. Whoever wins this goes on to face off against Alive in a best of 7 for the finals of this event and get them points. And always.
Alright, so the drop is here, but there's a lot of
Oh, that mine!
The mine gets taken out!
Oh god! That would have been just a huge shot.
It would have been massive element. Those Marines did get a couple kills at the very least, but they will get chased away as the forces for PtitDrogo are a little bit too great. Now we have the natural up and running back at home for time, as both players do eventually stabilize. A pretty good opener from Drogo, but no critical damage done either way.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you.
He was given though. You didn't earn it. He can overcharge if he wants to. There he goes. A little bit late, but it happened. Oh yeah, mothership. Dropship goes down. All the Marines fall with it, and we got a little bit of a worker lead here. Not too much though. With the mules, it's about even.
Yeah, it's not so bad economically speaking. Now we'll see what the transition is here for both players. A little bit of a cheesy opener for Drogo to start, but did set his opponent slightly behind. As Elma did point out, pretty even though so far. Already we have big heads in production, all fast like for Drogo off 2 bases. No third base yet, and if he does, where will he take it? There it goes. It's actually going to go down right now at the low ground position here. There it goes. Not bad.
So Bob, we're going to see a Marine tank type composition here this time around.
I like it.
We saw him originally try this out and then go into something else. In fact, actually, that's what it looks like is happening here too. He's got the tech lab, the reactor on the way now. Getting those mines out. So this is probably all we're going to see from this.
2-base Marine tank pushes are quite powerful against Protoss in the recent meta element, as we've seen from TY. Used to great effect, as well as other players in addition to that. Now against this composition with this fast Colossus out, a couple tanks can actually put in quite a bit of work, especially without range. Now that's not going to happen yet, though. His range will finish in time. It's all about 3/4 of the way done here for our Protoss player. It's such a weak point and a very risky move from PtitDrogo to transition the Colossus as fast as he did. He had very little supporting forces. If there was an additional drop earlier on, like just a minute ago, this would have been could have been curtains for.
There's some tweets coming in, Bobby.
Protoss.
Don't fire Bob. #GSC2.
Oh. Oh,
goodness.
Thanks for the support, guys.
This push is coming in fast and furious, Bobby. The two tanks siege up. But that's not the best position for them. In fact, he could wrap around right now and collapse on that in a position, I mean, an arc that doesn't really get much splash done to it. And we see a little bit of a spread out here. And this whole entire force of Terra is going to be cleaned up quite easily. And at the cost of not a whole lot.
Yeah, he doesn't even kill any of the Colossus element. The supporting force is still left alive for Drogo as he's a commanding lead now element. That was an uninspired attack, perhaps. I mean, I get the idea, but if it came a little bit earlier, as we've seen other players do, it would have been a little bit more.
Pylons for days, and a couple stalkers. You can't go into this. Okay, thank goodness he doesn't. Thinks better of it. Might be able to get this third bait. No, just don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
Oh god, this is something Bobby Austin.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Going from bad to worse here.
Colossus though. Oh.
Two Colossus. Oh no, he survives. Oh no.
Yeah, that was a little bit premature pickup.
That's a different story.
Oh, hold on!
Get hero of the day!
No! 5 health!
Oh, gonna love his tenacity though, man.
Yeah.
Love it. Come on, if you're not a fan of time, you're a fan of time now. Come on, just you know the spirit is reflected in his play.
He's like, I'm not giving up on this one.
He's beautiful person.
Well, better believe it. Ugh.
Yeah, and we got another additional force moving across the map here for our Terran player element. More mines, a couple Vikings too. This Viking might be able to get that.
Wants it, that's for sure. With the blink stalkers though in front, they're gonna blink up. There it is. Both Vikings are gonna go down. You gotta back up. Back up time. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do it.
Late game, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's really pushing himself to death off 2 bases. I mean, his third base
bunch of mines though.
Going up now.
Yeah, don't do it. Just pull back. Just play it safe.
Oh, one SUV.
What is this guy doing?
Going across. This SUV. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Can't touch those Colossus. Not that little guy.
No.
Okay. That's what, oh yeah, there's more tweets, Bob. That's what we were getting at. The next one. No, don't fire him. We love you. Hashtag GSC2.
Who says that? They give the person's name.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. There you go. Oh, it's not giving me the Twitter handle. It's interesting. Anyways, Bob, a little bit of bio coming on down here. Gonna stim on down, cancel his third base. Fourth base, rather. Stalker shouldn't be able to get it done.
Not enough.
No, not yet.
Still pretty scary standing army from PtitDrogo element, but the third base, this is, I guess, the one saving grace for time, as he bought out time by throwing his army away to get that third base up and running fully. His army is accruing back at home quite nicely. He's keeping an eye on the larger portion of PtitDrogo's forces, so there's be no surprises from him. And he knows that he can macro up safely back home. The question is, can he get a scary enough composition?
The drop comes back in, Bobby.
To contest it.
Bunch of stalkers here to defend, though, and some blinkage. I don't think he's gonna be able to get away. Oh! Oh, he's Bobby.
Oh, there's no.
Well, you were hyping it up, but it was already over.
I know.
Dear Lord.
Try.
It's like 5 seconds after my.
Oh, my hits going off on the large portion of PtitDrogo's army as the boys are being pulled element. As there's not a lot of standing army for our Terran.
I don't know. It's getting
not this time element.
Pretty hairy though.
Immediately 23.
How many Vikings we got left? One Viking left. Can he get the shot? There he gets it. There's a lot of blink stalkerage going on though here. At the very least, he's gonna lose his base, but he could be losing the entire game. Bobby, on death's edge. Can he make a hold? I don't know.
I don't know. Element Marauders are good, but they're not that good. The blink forward was nice just to surround the army. No retreat for you. Right on top of the production now is PtitDrogo as the army is petering and hits its way out to its doom. GG is called, and Drogo takes the game and the series 3-2 in a toughly contested one at that, and moves on to the finals to face a lot.